everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Extra Credit Plays. We have a pretty full house, I'd say. Joining me, as always, is the mistress of ships herself, Bunny Girl Nix. How you doing, my lady? Nix, would you like to say something?
Hello.
And then, of course, we have the Master of Doom himself. We have Lugsberg.
Oh, hi. Yes, that's probably me.
And last and certainly least, we have the woman who always never fails to make me flustered. My good friend Bianca.
Who that?
Yes, who is that? Who is that?
I have no idea. We'll find her someday, though.
Yes, we shall find her. And hug her. Maybe give her cookies or something, I don't know.
No hugs. Banned.
So, we were supposed to be playing Tomb Raider, and the game has, I've never had a problem with Tomb Raider. So I went to boot it up today, and it wouldn't work. Thus commenced, 45 minutes of trying to get it to work. And then, okay, let's try something else. And, we went through a couple different things. Finally, it's okay, the PSP emulator works. So, what we're going to do for you guys is we're going to play some PlayStation. We're going to play some PSP games.
Nice.
Yeah, so, what do you guys feel like?
I don't know. My mom's making pork chops,
Pork chops. So let's just kind of start off with something that I like. Let's play some Kamen Rider.
I can't read that, man. No! I didn't study.
How dare you?
I know. This is why I always get Fs.
F's in the chat, everybody. So how familiar are you guys with Kamen Rider?
Woo! Is Kamen Rider like Power Rangers?
Yes.
Why you say it like that?
Because that's that's the common thing.
I know that kick of his, and I saw a recent film.
Well, that scared me.
Oh my. Oh no.
This is so much fun!
Why?
Once again, Nick is the only one in the know!
I love how Nick is the one that never hears me come in. That is the absolute best. And Nick, thank you as always for not telling Nick when I come in.
No problem.
So Nick is playing Kamen Rider. Big surprise.
Yeah, Tomb Raider refused to boot, so I had to figure out something else.
Not bad. Not bad choice. So it's basically Injustice, is what you're telling me.
Kind of, yeah.
Not bad. Just got done with a Taladia stream. That was fun.
Nice.
Yes. What are we doing?
We were, it was a member stream, so we were talking about, the crappy Superman suit, Suicide Squad killed the Justice League, costing money, and basically general topics of the week. We talked about We talked about that Batman show, Nix.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna talk about it on the Frenzy.
No, that's gonna be fun.
The new one?
Yeah.
I'm actually excited for it because I think it looks great. I'm just not super keen on what they did to Harley Quinn.
Man, I
And
really
another
got-
thing Bruce Timm ruined.
Oh, I didn't die. Did the trailer come out yet? Is there like a pics or?
Agent
There's
Nix, you want to tell Bianca what they did to Harley Quinn?
They made her Asian American, and Bruce Timm was like, "Oh well, when me and Paul Dini created her, she was, serious outside the suit, but in the suit she was funny and whimsical. We're gonna do the opposite. So she's funny and whimsical outside of the suit, and inside the suit she's super serious."
Oh,
That
my-
ruins the whole point of the costume.
Thank you.
Legit. And they made the costume look
Jester.
horrible. It's like a green and yellow Jester costume, but like it looks ugly.
She went to a Ren Fest. That's what that is.
oh,
Pretty
God.
much. One of those low budget Red Fest. Solar costume from it.
So, am I live?
Yeah.
Alright.
See,
No, you're totally not live. It doesn't say anything on your
Okay,
channel.
okay.
Totally, you know.
Alright. Yeah,
It's
sorry.
not like you tweeted saying you were going live to playing
Oh,
PSP.
screw you.
So you're telling me that Tomb Raider was having an old man moment?
Something like that.
I see.
essentially.
Nick, stop punching air.
I have air surrounding me. Everything I punch is air.
Nick has something against oxygen, apparently.
I don't like breathing.
So do
okay?
I.
I don't like breathing. Reason why. See, right now the guy I'm fighting, he's a climax from start to finish.
Okay.
Giggity.
Oh my god.
I
So
was gonna say that's what she said.
Yeah.
That
Exactly. I was waiting for someone to say it.
I kind of said that hoping you guys would like put it on the camera.
So well timed, Nix. Well done.
Thank you.
So that's common. That was Kamen Rider Deno.
Woohoo.
Beetle Man.
No, that
Ooh,
that,
you
that was,
got a W.
that was Kamen Rider W. Let's see here. That's the first Kamen Rider, Ichigo. You recognize this one, Jared?
No.
You might recognize from Kamen Rider Dragon Knight.
Okay. Which one is your favorite?
This one.
Oh, not bad.
Fies.
Mhm.
Fies is definitely my favorite.
Some very
Is there an
unusual
uncommon
eyes.
rider?
By the way, common in Japan means masked.
Oh, okay. So
Rare
masked
rider.
Okay, is there an unmasked rider?
Yes, it's I have to shove your face in the concrete,
your
but then
face.
I'll mask you.
Oh. You're actually Kamen Rider.
I caught her riding.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how I became single.
I do purposely making. Oh goodness, Frick. I hate that. Why do you exist? But it's my everyday life, so it's relatable.
Yeah. And
What else
big-
type of changes did they make to the Batman?
Oh, Jared, what else do they do?
I mean, everything else looks good. It's like a period piece taking place in like the 30s and 40s, so that's not a bad idea. It's just that one Harley Quinn thing
It's a
has people stuck.
continuation to the original.
No. According to them, it's a completely original project.
What the frick? I remember reading an article a long time ago before it came out that it was supposed. What is it something that was changed, or was it just not confirmed then? Maybe.
I think it was not confirmed. I think people thought they were gonna make. I think when they announced they were making a new Batman animated series, people assumed that.
All right, so let's
Probably what happened.
let's do something different. Say,
But I want to do something same.
why are you here?
Because you've added me to the group. That's why.
So
It seems like it's your fault.
yes, it is totally my fault.
Horrible sin.
Well, plus also I wanted to annoy you, so there's that.
Well, you're very good at that, sir. So
I appreciate that.
I'm just gonna say this right now: the PSP version of Force Unleashed is my favorite version
Really, why?
because there's so much like extra like content. Like
Order 66.
Oh,
What?
Is there an Order 65?
actually, there is. I think it's the Death of the Emperor.
what's 69?
And then before that,
All
Super
Jedis,
Order 64.
all Jedis have to
Woohoo!
drop their robes and.
Yeah. Ooh.
Giggity, giggity.
Okay, that is actually really cool. How it has all that. That is really cool. Except there's one inaccuracy. Why are you playing as Obi-Wan Kenobi and fighting 501st Clone Troopers?
Because then it's just like the simulations.
Actually, it's not, because if it were just like the simulation, you'd be fighting 212th Attack Battalion clones.
Nerd!
That wasn't Obi-Wan's battalion! Thank you.
You nerd.
Oh, I'm gonna disconnect. I'm going live in a couple minutes. Bye, everybody.
Alright,
Bye.
see ya.
Bye.
Also,
Yeah, why does Obi-Wan have Force Lightning?
because he's badass.
You
like
create
that.
a Sith!
Only a Sith deals in absolute, Jared.
I will do what I must.
I love you, Jared. You know exactly what I'm putting down.
Oh, trust me, because I'm a big defender of the prequels. I am prepared.
Alright. Oh, shoot.
Oh my gosh, the game, old man!
I pressed the wrong button.
It happens to 1 in 5 men, Nick. Don't worry.
Oh my god. Jesus. Alright, back to Force Unleashed. Oh god. I don't know. What am I gonna do with you, sir?
I don't know.
So how familiar are you with the PSP, Jared?
Not that much, because I had a Game Boy.
You were deprived as a child.
Nah, I'm not, because I'm not a PlayStation person. I have brand loyalty.
The heck?
Brand loyalty.
Yeah.
Woo.
This is a very riveting part of the game.
Dude.
Under calibrations.
Dude, not helping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What are you trying to do? Maybe I can help.
Well, it's because the start button is also mapped to that, and it's like I can't.
Okay, control. I can see why that would be annoying.
Now we got this. Shall we create some data, sir?
No. You must go dataless.
Not dataless.
That's the way a man plays games. Chuck Norris plays a game on one save.
He is the save. Chuck Norris is the save. Yeah, that works. Don't want to get copyright dinged. There we go. The other thing I love about playing on PSP is the PSP emulator is the upres.
Okay, so even the PSP version starts playing as Darth Vader.
Yeah, all versions do. I mean, it's a great start to a level.
Mm-hmm. Again, okay. I was about to say why is he? Why are there 501st Troopers? But that actually makes a lot of sense. It's Darth Vader.
It's Darth Vader's battalion, brother.
But the thing that's kind of interesting is that I've never seen stormtroopers with the blue trim. Normally, it's just white. And also stormtroopers with LAAT dropships.
Vader
cool.
likes to go old school, okay?
No, I like it because I like the Clone Wars stuff a lot more than the Empire stuff. I'm sorry, the Empire downgraded. Except for their battleships.
It's true that you say it.
Which, fun fact, the reason why they changed from the Jedi cruisers to the Imperial Star Destroyers, the real reason, is because the ships from Clone Wars were intended to be aircraft carriers and not battleships.
Weren't the Venerators like an early, weren't the Venerators like an early version of the Star Destroyer?
In fact, they were called Star Destroyers, but the reason why they transitioned away from them was because they needed more of a battleship and less of a troop carrier.
Okay.
Oh.
The more you know, Hannah. I know a lot about Star Wars from a military perspective.
All right. So what was what do you think was the worst the worst ship the rebellion used?
The worst starship? What do I think?
Yeah, and their fleet, like X-wings, Y-wings. Like, what do you think was the worst of them all?
Honestly, probably A-wings because it didn't have much armor and not much firepower.
Wasn't the A-wing kind of more meant for speed?
Yeah, but it fulfilled a lot of the roles of the X-wing, so really it was redundant.
I mean, the A-wing is kind of just like the equivalent of like the A-10 Warthog.
Except the A-10 Warthog actually has more armor. And the amount of time the U.S. government has tried to shut down the A-10 Warthog program is a lot because they thought it was obsolete, but it turned out to be like one of our most effective close air support aircraft.
Apparently, they're trying to do it right now.
Oh, doesn't surprise me.
Also, another thing I love is if you pick up in this game, if you pick up the blaster, it'll start blasting for you. So anyway, just start.
Anyway, I just started blasting.
I love that.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I love this version of the game. Because if you think about it, it's pretty full-featured.
Mm-hmm. There's more stuff to... You can't do this in the actual game. You can walk around carrying a blaster rifle like that.
See how much... yeah. I just love just picking people up and throwing them off. It's just so much fun. I love this. I love this version of the game. Like, I think the reason why this game was such a hit was there was so much love and care put into this.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the Clone Wars actor?
It sounded like it.
Yeah, the Clone Wars. So that's a bomb, and that's a bomb exploding.
Yes. Thank you, Nick, for demonstrating the proper way to deal with a bomb. Sometimes you just can't get rid of a bomb.
So Jared, this is you know, when they asked about the droid attack on the Wookiees, this is what they meant.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait till Friday when we're talking about the prequels. That's going to be so controversial.
And I can talk about how stupid the Jedi Council were.
We're pretty stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, I'm just gonna say this. Honestly, just get Anakin some goddamn therapy.
Mm-hmm.
And
how about you also treat him with respect? He's supposed to be the chosen one.
Well, basically, the problem is, Anakin felt like he couldn't talk to anybody. Like, I guarantee you, if he had gone to Obi-Wan about the Padme problem, Obi-Wan would have been sympathetic. Because he knew.
They hint in Clone Wars that Obi-Wan knows.
I mean, they go out and say it in the third movie, so.
Yeah, but the thing is like, maybe he would have been more able to talk to the to the council had they not treated him so a-hole-like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, the thing is, like, he would have been kicked out of the Jedi Order, but he's already.
Yeah, he would have.
He's already a war hero, and his wife is not only, not only is she a famous senator, she's also a former queen of Naboo, and rich. They would have been fine, you know.
Mm-hmm. And he would have fit in there great. Her family liked him, according to that deleted scene from episode 2.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Like, probably what would have happened is she would have had the baby on the boo or something that would have lived there, and I don't know, maybe he would have been in charge of security or something. I don't know.
I love this song so much. But yeah, exactly. But even beyond that, it's like having him on the council, but not granting him the rank of master. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, that is kind of weird.
I mean, to be fair, that was Palpatine knew that would happen.
No, but I know. But the council themselves are idiots.
Yeah,
They are.
At this point. You know what's kind of funny? Clone Wars makes episode 3 makes that part of episode 3 even worse, because when you see everything Anakin did for the Republic and they still treated him practically like a pariah.
Well, they never wanted him in the first place. He was forced on them.
No, but that's true. But if you think if he's strong in the Force and the dude's a frickin' war hero, you're gonna treat him with some respect, not the way you treat him. Even Mace Windu, again. Clone Wars, they seem to have more of a friendly relationship, but in episode 3 it's more antagonistic.
Yeah, I mean, Mace Windu, most of all, never wanted him, so.
Yeah, I know.
Because, like, not only was he too old, but, like, they saw kind of this stuff coming.
Oh, so he was like you, Nick.
I mean, the other thing is, what they should have done is, you know, the first thing that the Jedi Council should have done is, like, okay, we're dispatching someone to Tatooine. We're gonna get his mother out of slavery. We're gonna set her up somewhere nice where she's comfortable. Then we're gonna tell Anakin, okay, so Anakin, we freed your mother. She is out of slavery. Here's a note from your mother. Here's like a hollow thing from your mother. Like, Anakin, they freed me. I'm in a great place. You know, like Anakin would feel so much better with like okay, I can't see my mother again, but I know she's in a good place. Like, that'll be so good for his health.
Because arguably that's part of what put Anakin on the path to the dark side was the whole killing of the Sand People, even if he was justified.
See, the Jedi are all about, like, oh, detachment, but they never taught him how to detach. They're just, trust in the Force, trust in the Force.
One with the Force with me. Yeah, they told him to, but never instructed him as to how. Because if they instructed him as to how, I think it would have been fine. It would have been like, okay, fine.
Yeah, that's why, like, losing Qui-Gon was such a loss.
Mm-hmm.
Because if Qui-Gon was his master, he would have been he would have been a lot more, his mental health would have been a lot better, and, like, the stuff with Padme when that happened, you know,
he definitely would not have fallen to the dark side, because at least Qui-Gon taught him that there's moral gray area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roxy, give me the target.
Like, I know these are kind of, like, enhanced, but, like, the PSP was really a powerhouse for its day.
Mm-hmm. I find you know, it's kind of funny. Whenever my dad and I watch like original trilogy era stuff, we always laugh at the stupid helmets the Rebel Troopers wore. Like, what's the point of those?
Who knows?
The Shadow knows. God, I love this game so much.
Mm-hmm. And I'll talk about this more when we talk about it on Friday. But when you look at like the Fall of the Republic as its own thing, it's very similar to the Fall of the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
Or at least the transition from the Roman Republic to the Empire. Because if you notice, and I'll say this again on Friday, Palpatine created a crisis, which is why he started the Clone Wars, in which would give him power, and then he didn't give it up because he's like, no, you need me to have this power. Now become my empire.
But Jared, my allegiance is to the Republic, to democracy.
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
I can't wait for my 1,000 sub special where we recreate the entire movie.
We'll do the entire thing. Yeah, exactly.
Nix, will you be my Padme? So what I'm gonna do with that is we're gonna take the script to episode 3, and then we're gonna do like a
audio play.
Yeah, basically.
I'm gonna be Anakin. By the way, for a fun stream, what we might do on Comics Day, I've been considering doing this for a while, is doing an audio play of the Justice League Mortal script.
Another thing is we could do BVS.
Well, yeah, that's true. In other words, do perfection. Oh wait, although in order to be perfection, it would have to be Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Remember, you've seen it more times than Darkseid himself.
That's great.
How did you feel?
I
gotta ask you a question, brother. How did you feel when you realized what was happening?
Oh yeah, I had my suspicions. But the minute it actually happened, I was like, oh, it's real!
To be fair, I was hinting really strongly.
Yeah, exactly, but it was like, I didn't want to get my hopes up. So I was like, I think it's this, which would be dope. I don't want to get my hopes up, but I think it's this. And then when it was that, I was like, oh, yes!
Nix, do you know what he's referring to?
Not one bit.
Alright, tell him, Jared.
For my 1K subscribers celebration, Nick went to the site Cameo and got Ray Porter, the voice actor for Darkseid, to leave me a special, video message.
Oh, that! Yeah, I saw that! That was cool.
Yes.
It's just, you've been a good friend, and a good ally, and 1,000 subs is kind of a big deal, so I wanted it to be special.
Yeah, oh, and it is. Now my channel is inexorably linked to the Snyder Cut, so there you go. Nothing wrong with that.
How crazy would it be if you got the voice actor from the Clone Wars to say, "Comics League, just like the simulations."
That would be great. If I could get Tamara Morrison on, that'd be great.
Oh my god, I know exactly.
I could have him say,
No. I'd be like, Comics League,
Nick,
like a bantha.
No, what I would say is, subscribe to Comics League. He's no use to me dead.
Come on, you'd want him to do the bantha one.
Nah, not really.
Oh my god. Just imagine we got Tamara Morrison on, because that's doubly for us, because not just Star Wars, but also Aquaman.
Yes, I could. Yeah, the dream is to get obviously Zach on, maybe Ray Porter, Tamara Morrison, maybe Sam Whitmer.
Oh, Sam would be great.
Because he's done.
I mean,
like
he
this.
lit this.
DC,
Literally the game I'm
he's done a
playing
lot
right
of
now.
stuff. I'm gonna have him actually. His intro is I'm gonna say, okay, when I add you to the stream, please scream Kenobi.
Oh my god. Oh, by the way, if you do have Set Whitmer on, I demand to be part of that stream.
See.
No, that is non-negotiable.
We'll see.
Because you know I ask him a lot of questions about this game.
Yeah, I know. We'll see.
Oh, Jared, you tease. Hey, Nix, who do you think we should have on the Phoenix Press?
The voice actress who played Toph?
That would be
That
cool.
would be really cool.
Yeah. I'd have her, this is Toph. Subscribe to Comics League or I'll kick your butt.
Mm-hmm. Or the Phoenix Press in this case, because it'd be your channel.
Yeah.
Oh, the other one that I definitely want to have on the channel at some point, which probably will happen, is EVS.
Oh yeah, that will happen. You already have a good relationship with them, so.
And chances are that'll be a big pull in terms of super chats.
Yeah, like you thought Comics Explained was big.
Yeah, having EVS on, that's gonna be huge.
I need to get Joe Sontag on my show.
He's coming on my show tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, we got some comments. Can you catch up with the comments?
Comments. Let's see. Dave the Impaler, the PSP version of Force Unleashed. Any good?
It is probably my favorite version. Like
Tevia says, I love Force Unleashed. Dave the Impaler says Joe Manganiello had appeared on smaller channels. Maybe he'd come on to talk about Deathstroke. Oh my gosh, if I could get Manganiello on.
Yes! Also, okay. If we have
I'm gonna low-key try that.
Jared, if we have Manganiello on, we have to talk about Spider-Man.
Yeah, we'd be like, how does it feel like to be both in Marvel and DC?
I'm also gonna ask about his cameo in Spider-Man 3, like how that happened. He's in it for like 5 seconds. Also, more comments.
Black Peeper Kai says, how do you make a happy character from start?
I'm gonna have to think about that more. Like that requires a little bit of thought, my friend. And also, I need to know the context a little bit more. Like, what exactly do you mean? I'm happy to answer the question, but I'm not really sure how to answer it. That's the problem.
Thing, don't allow Tom King to write them.
Don't allow Tom King to write them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's generally the opposite of what you want to do. Yeah,
pretty much. But yeah,
Cool drop ship.
he's about to drop the drop ship.
Drop ship, drop kick.
Falcon Punch! Yeah, so basically with this stream, I'm just kind of just playing some PSP games at random. I'm gonna play this for a while, then maybe switch it up a little bit. If you guys want me to keep with Force Unleashed, I will, because remember, guys, you're the ones who are driving the content, not me. So if you say you want me to stay with the game, I will, because otherwise you guys would just leave. Because here's the thing: if I'm not producing something, you guys, you know, it's like I've been saying this for a few days now. It's like if I don't produce something you guys don't like, then you guys would leave, and that's your prerogative. So my job to produce something you guys want to see. But yeah, Dave, this is like my favorite version of the game, just because there's a lot more added content to this game, like a lot of scenarios and whatnot. Also, it's kind of the one I'm most familiar with, so that certainly helps. Right. Oh, and I died. Whoa, that's a lot of that's some bombs. Oh, they just disappeared. Okay. Alright, sir, you are going to die. Oh. Oh. The frick? I think the game just...
Old man.
Yeah, I think the game just kind of froze, so we're gonna do a different game.
Oh no!
So, let's see here. I was doing the Chimera game, that's a little bit, I could do Dissidia.
I'm a god of war.
Huh. Sure, I'll do God of War Ghost of Sparta.
This is Sparta!
Woo!
I'm gonna be honest with you,
Okay.
I could never really get into Chains of Olympus, but Ghost of... And I picked Ghost of Chains of Olympus. Alright, alright.
My plan is that when I get, like, a gaming PC, the first game I'm gonna stream is God of War.
2014?
Yeah, whichever one the like, sequel/remake was.
Yeah, can you read Dave's comment?
Dave says, is EVS still melting down over Eric July and the Ripperverse? I had to mute him a while back because it's just become insufferable. Partly.
Yeah, I don't know.
I tend to ignore that stuff because I'm like, okay, you know what? It's gonna happen. There's always drama. And honestly, when I was on MSK's show last night, he asked me, what do you think is the problem in the indie scene? I said it's too much infighting.
Yeah, you know,
It's the truth.
no one cared about Eric July until he made $1 million. And then all of a sudden, everyone had a bone with him.
Yeah.
That's the problem is, I do think, like, while there are legit criticisms you can hurl at Eric, I do believe a lot of it is jealousy.
It is.
But that's not to say there isn't legit criticism for Eric. I'm not gonna, like, sweep all of it under the rug.
No.
Look how good this game looks. Like, Jared, you missed out by having a PSP back, not having a PSP.
I had a Game Boy. That was fine for me.
Alright. Wait, you never even had a DS?
I had a DS after that. Yeah, I went Game Boy and then DS, and that was the extent of my handheld, except for my phone. The reason why I really want to play these is because I'm a huge Greek myth nut.
Hey, same.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, so Black River Kai says Eric is amazing and I can't wait for Yara. Yeah, Eric has his fans. Like I don't buy the people who say that like, oh, all Eric's fans are clout chasers, blah blah blah. There are legit EVS fans. Like that, it is kind of an unfair.
I'm a fan of both. I like both of their comics. I've enjoyed both of their works. Now, I will say a point in Eric's favor is that his comics show up without being 3 years late. That's
Or
a bit of an
6.
annoyance. But in terms of like quality of content, I enjoy both. Both have fun comics. I'm really excited for Yaira.
Yeah, that was one that a lot of people are interested in. Keep going the gameplay,
Davian
brother.
Taylor said Twisted Metal Head-On was a great PSP game. The PS2 port was even better.
I actually think I have that on my computer, so I can play Twisted Metal Head On if you want. We can do that after this one.
And then Black Reaper Kai says shots fired. Yes,
Yeah.
I do fire shots.
Except
I
unlike,
fire broadsides.
Except unlike a stormtrooper, he doesn't miss.
Exactly. Just like my opinions on comic book characters that don't matter.
I gotta say, with the upres, this game looks freaking amazing.
It looks good for a handheld game.
Yeah, to be fair, the game is upres. You know, so like
Yeah.
it's at a higher resolution, so it does look better. It doesn't look this good because you gotta remember the PSP screen wasn't even 720p. Like it was, I don't think it was even 480p, but like it looked really good for its time. You're gonna need a bigger boat, guys. All right, what's Black Reaper saying?
Reaper says, how dare you say the goddess's name incorrectly? Repent! No! Black Reaper says, yeah, I pre-ordered my copy of Yaira in April. I'm so excited. Yeah, me too. It looks fun. Apparently, they're making an animated trailer for it.
Huh.
The how?
I'm playing. It's the Japanese love this game apparently.
Yeah. You know what's kind of funny? There's this great
It's a
YouTube
stylish
channel
action
called...
game.
Yeah, there's a great YouTube channel called The Mythology Guy, and he does a lot of, like, reviews of, like, Greek myth movies. And what he said was kind of funny. So you remember in, like, Clash of the Titans where, like, Liam Neeson goes release the Kraken?
Yeah.
Here's the funny part. The Kraken is not a part of Greek mythology.
Really?
No, it's a pirate thing.
Yep.
And so you mean the most iconic part of the movie? Like the only reason people even remember the movie is fake? Hollywood
No, it's
would
not.
never do that.
It wasn't a Kraken that attacked the area.
All right, what's
I
the,
can tell you right
all right,
now.
what's the comment saying?
Hang on, I can tell you exactly what the creature was.
No, Nix, can you read the comments, please?
Yep. So Log says might want to move the cursor off screen. And Dave says Eric and the Silska sisters are awesome. Chuck Dixon is all in for the Rippaverse too. Mike Barron said this that his second Rippaverse comic is possibly the best he's ever written.
Nice.
That says a
And
lot.
Black Reaper Kai says worship the great goddess. I actually love anti-heroes. I'm gonna love her so much.
Well, I'm glad you're excited, and I hope you enjoyed the comic. Oh!
It was the monster Cetus. So not the Kraken.
You mean Hollywood embellished in their movie? No, they would
No.
never.
Gas.
Inaccuracy in
No!
my blockbuster?
How dare they?
Next, you're gonna tell me that when they adapt comic book movies, they don't get every fact right.
Oh. Handling.
Hollywood is a bastion of truth and honesty. They love kids.
Some more than others.
Sorry, dark joke is dark. Hollywood is a beacon of purity. They love children and pizza. I love how everyone's just like just like so stunned and
I don't know what to say.
All right, what's Black River saying?
This will be my third physical comic. You gave me my second. My first was Bruce Wayne, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, that's a good one.
Hey, Black Reaper, have you pre-ordered Turn Samurai yet?
And then Dave says they should do a live-action trailer for Chuck Dixon's Horseman. Something like a brutal, bloody hallway fight from Netflix Daredevil would be awesome.
Ooh, that's interesting.
They probably will.
Yeah, they probably will. But yeah, who here has pre-ordered Turn Samurai yet?
I have.
Well, you're
I have.
But on that note, I'm going to get going because I'm hungry and then I have to record a video, but I will see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye. Nix, could you do me a favor? Could you play Jared's theme, please?
Wonder Bat. Oh my god! What an amazing ship!
That'll never get old. So we are a little over $50 away from 40% funded.
Nice.
Last time I checked, which was admittedly like an hour or so ago, we were at like 525, I think, or something like that. Let me just check real quick, because I want to give you an accurate. Alright, loading. Alright, we're at 545. So we are $55 away from so yeah, we're $55, like 40% is 600. That's the mark we're trying to go for currently. And yeah. Doing pretty good.
Woohoo.
Alright, what's Black River saying?
Well, first we've got Dave, who says the original Ray Harryhausen Clash of the Titans wasn't trying to be accurate to the mythology, it was just high fantasy inspired by Greek myths. And Black Reaper says, I'm broke, man. I bought waifus, I have a problem. Playing Isekai Slow Life.
Yeah.
I showed you some of the pictures, blame my friend, she got me into it, she should know better by now. It's pissed, my guy. It's pissed.
Yeah, I get it. Alright. There we go. Hey, all the love, Black Reaper, so we're good. Wait, what? Come on? I understand. I'm saying it's okay. So Nix, what do you think of this game?
It looks pretty interesting.
Lug, have you played this before?
No. I played Ascension. Haven't gotten to the end of it, though. I guess I had this idea of just playing through everything in chronological order.
Nix, read Black Reaper's comment.
Oh, Dave says, I never saw the remake. I heard it was street garbage with a bunch of goofy CGI from people I trust. Fair enough. And Black Reaper said, then again, being shamed is kind of hot.
Black Reaper.
I mean, if that's what you're into.
Black Reaper, how dare you not support 2100 Samurai and Indiegogo? How dare you? You bring shame upon your family, you worthless slug.
Dishonor upon you.
Dishonor upon you, dishonor upon your cow.
Family.
Yeah. Don't forget the cow.
And the cow.
Dave, I think you've already grabbed it, so you're good. Black Reaper got exactly what he wanted. I fell for his trap. That's my fault. Yeah, so we're gonna go to at most 7:30ish, so probably roughly another hour, because I'm supposed to be on another person's stream at 8, so I want to kind of prepare for that a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna stream for about another hour.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think the reason, like, I think I'm gonna like try and make sure to start these streams at 6, because the last few times I started them at 5 and not a lot of people showed up. So I'm thinking maybe it's the time that was the issue. I don't know. I'm still
Probably.
I'm still kind of maybe figuring stuff out. So.
No, Black Reaper Kai, I think we've fed your addiction enough.
Tell you what, Black Reaper. You buy a copy of Turn Samurai. Your daddy shall shame you. So go buy a copy and I'll shame you. I'll do it. There's a deal. I can be bought, apparently. Alright, what's Dave saying?
Dave says, God of War is a series I never got into. Kratos never appealed to me. I was a Devil May Cry guy. Same here. Except I'm not a guy.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
I was into it a little bit, but not really too much. Problem is I suck at a lot of these games, so...
I've only ever played Devil May Cry 4, and I never got very far into it. But my brother used to play the games a lot, so I got into them from him. And Black Reaper says, it's pure tragedy. I give my characters my despair, anxiety, fear, trauma, sorrow, sadness. I think you get to see how they evolve from it, become the hero they're supposed to be by overcoming it.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Lon?
I went through all of them, but the Devil May Cry mobile game, Peak of Combat.
The fucking mobile game? I'm sorry?
Yeah, there's a Devil May Cry mobile game called Devil May Cry Peak of Combat.
Why though?
There's actually a Devil May Cry 4 mobile game I remember playing.
Oh, and don't forget the 2 mobile game versions of Sonic Unleashed.
But why though?
Why not?
I mean, I like Sonic Unleashed. I think I'm probably one of like who actually like it. But why?
Yeah, that is a question. Why?
Doesn't need a mobile game version. Nobody who has a phone would ever think to play
What, you
Sonic
guys...
Unleashed.
What, you guys don't... What, Nix, you don't have phones?
We have phones. At least I do. I just don't really see myself playing games on it very much.
It's sad that none of you guys got the joke. So do you never heard, like, you guys don't have phones joke? The meme?
No.
Alright, towards the end of the stream, I'll show you guys the moment I'm talking about.
Dave the Impeller says mobile game plus peak of combat sounds like false advertising claim waiting to happen. Yeah! He gets it!
Yeah, I never really could get into mobile gaming. Like, some games were okay, like Pokemon Go is fun, and like a few other things, but just the interface just doesn't really work for a lot of games.
Yeah,
Given that it was meant to be a phone
I've
first.
tried mostly stuff like Mighty Doom and Sonic Forces Speed Battle, but yeah, once you have access to a gaming desktop plugged into your 4K screen and dozens of buttons on your keyboard, yeah, mobile kind of has a lot of catching up.
I mean, I will say, like, now the controllers for phones are getting a little more commonplace. I can kind of see the appeal because, like, some of those phones are really powerful, and like they can run like some really good stuff.
Oh, yeah, there's definitely something to that. That's kind of why Nintendo's kind of been wrapping that kind of design into their last two consoles.
I mean, the Switch is basically an Android tablet, let's be honest. It runs off of a Tegra chip. It runs off of a mobile chip. It'll be kind of exciting to see what happens with the Switch 2, I'll say.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I mean, if rumors are to be true, it's like pretty much confirmed it's gonna be backwards compatible.
That'll be good.
Yeah, like I actually have a lot of games that I bought, like digitally, so it'll be nice. And apparently we're getting a direct in June. Like this will probably be like the last major Switch, like the last major direct for the Switch, because they've announced they're not going to. Like they've announced they're not going to be unveiling the Switch. They're not unveiling the Switch 2 there, so.
So Black Reaper says, so my friend asked me why don't I make a happy character and I don't know how. Then Dave says, that moment was officially the end of Diablo and Blizzard. Black Reaper Kai says, Pokemon Go made my character ugly and stupid. And then he says, I have a bunch of Pokemon games, so it definitely would be good. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I loved Legends Arceus. Was really great. It was a good kind of like breath of fresh air from a gameplay perspective. Graphics were shit, but like graphics were shit, but the gameplay was actually really good. I played Scarlet. It was okay.
I'm not happy with it the more I think about it.
Really, why?
Oh, a lot of reasons.
Like they were trying to kind of innovate. Like as a person who I tried playing Shield and I just couldn't get into it. Like I played through the main storyline of Scarlet and it was fine. Like it was okay.
Same.
I just had no interest in like returning.
Yeah,
My-
I've returned a couple of times, but I've never really had much of an interest in it since I beat it.
Yeah, my peak Pokemon was Gen 6 because I was going to college at the time and I had a lot of friends who had 3DSs and we battle, we talk, we trade. So like I had an incentive to like nostalgic era for Pokemon as Gen 6.
That's fair.
Yeah, and what's the comment saying?
Dave says Switch 2 will probably be as powerful as Xbox Series S, maybe not in raw power, but in real world performance, potentially. Black Creeper Kai says the frames man for Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah. Well, the thing
Yeah.
is, even okay.
Looking like I'm gonna have to depart for now.
All right. Well, I
But you
guess,
had
all
your
Belong.
right. I guess it's just me and you, Nix.
That's fine by me.
Yeah. Well, you're not abandoning me, Nix. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, here's the thing. Like, I've heard rumors that it's gonna be like PS4 Pro levels power. But here's the thing. Even if it is PS4 Pro levels power, here's the other thing. It's pretty much all but confirmed. They're gonna be using DLSS. You know, like the upscaling tech from NVIDIA. And they're actually gonna be using the tech from like the latest video cards.
Right.
So like even if it's using like it's gonna be used for first like even if the power is only PS4 Pro, it's still gonna be using modern like both modern tech, as well as like more modern shading solutions. So it's gonna punch above its weight a lot.
Right.
Like ray tracing is pretty much all but confirmed in my opinion.
Honestly, I think I'm just looking at the comments again, and it's got me thinking. Scarlet and Violet could have been so great, and it almost was. And
Well-
I'm not just talking about because of the graphics. I mean, like story and character-wise, location.
I mean, it's
that
very
kind of
clear
thing.
that Scarlet and Violet needed another gear in the oven. If they
Or
would
two.
I'd say at least a year. Let's just say, like, if they would have given them another year of dev time, that game would have been amazing. But here's the
Yeah,
problem.
probably.
Like, that game would have been releasing this year. And that might not have been the most profitable, you know?
Right.
Um,
Dave says, even with the Switch punched way above its weight, even the Switch punched way above its weight due to the NVIDIA input, and that was modified off the shelf chipset. Switch 2 will probably have a custom chip with DLSS and other NVIDIA tools.
Yeah, it really did. I think the fact that, like, the Switch used an NVIDIA hardware, it's like known quantity, like it was hardware that people were familiar with, probably helped a lot. But you actually did get quite a few miracle ports, like Doom, Doom Eternal, Witcher 3, like a lot of ones where you never thought would happen.
Yeah.
Ah, crap.
Black Reaper Kai said, when the DLC came out for Scarlet and Violet, I said I wanted a fresh start, so I agreed me, my new team, and they are perfect. If you get it, you get it. I do the boring way of Pokemon.
Well, the
Fair
other thing
enough.
is, I transferred all my Pokemon from Moon to Pokemon Home. Like, I got some really good Pokemon. Because remember, I was EV training. Like, I probably had like 200 or 300 hours in Y, and then like another 200
Right.
hours in Omega Ruby. Just EV training.
Right.
Sorry, it's just like the keyboard keeps popping up, and I'm like,
That's fair.
yeah, it's just stupid. Actually, I have a solution for this. Exiting Steam. Because I'm not actually using Steam right now, so... Yeah, like the Steam keyboard kept popping up, and it's like, come on, guys. What's Dave saying?
Black Reaper Kai says, I did that as well. I took everything from those games. And Dave the Impaler says, hell, I wouldn't be surprised if Switch 2 got its better performance in multi-platform games and Xbox Series X due to better DLSS and other custom NVIDIA
Yeah,
chips.
like apparently they're using the tech from at least the 40 series, from what I hear, because like the DLSS tech, like DLSS 4, it could be used by a 30 series card or even 20 series card, but they restrict it to a 40 series card because, well, reasons. But with Nintendo, they're going to use the 40 series DLSS tech. I'm sorry, that was a whole bunch of gobbledygook that you didn't understand.
Yeah, a little. I'm not much of a tech person.
I'm a little bit. Like, I don't care. I don't claim to be like an expert, but I know a few things. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like, once they announce, because the Switch 2 is probably gonna cost between $300 and $400, probably closer to $400, maybe $300. And I'll probably buy it. All right, what's Black Reaper saying?
Black Reaper Kai says, I made the perfect Venusaur, and I call it Perfect Venusaur, which was a contained stupid raid to only breed my Perfect Venusaur way better than what the raid I caught was. The raid one I caught.
Yeah, my favorite, the one I bred, is I bred a T-Tar. You know,
Nice.
a Tyranitar, and I called it Gojira. You want to?
Nice.
It has 400 attack. That's before Mega.
Nice.
Yeah, that thing was a beast. And I bred a couple other ones. Like I had a Scizor that was pretty cool. I called Slice and Dice. The other one I had a what's his name? Gliscor. I had a Poison Heal Gliscor. So how that works is, so when Gliscor is poisoned, instead of losing health, he gains health. All right.
Oh yeah.
And so, like, for example, another thing you do is you give him Facade, which is like boosted up when it has a thing on it. And then the other one of my other ones was I had a Sheer Force Nidoking.
Right.
With that ability, Sheer Force, any attacks that have a secondary effect, it boosts the attack and negates the secondary effect. So, like, let's say, oh, this attack does damage and poisons the target. Like, let's say this attack does 20 damage and poisons the target. It basically instead, now this attack does 30 damage and it doesn't poison the target. But it also has another effect. So there is a held item called Life Orb, alright? And what Life Orb does is it boosts your attack, but it also, you lose health every time you attack or something like that, okay?
Oh yeah.
So what Sheer Force does is you get the attack boost from Sheer Force, from the Life Orb, but you don't get you get all the positives off the negatives. So you're essentially doubling the benefits. So you're getting the Life Orb boost and you're getting Sheer Force boost.
In the distance,
I had a special sweeper Nidoking. It was a monster.
a monument erected by the Atlanteans
Oh
to
yeah.
the greatness of their protector, the god of the seas.
Yeah. I think I had a couple like other big ones like that, but
Black Creeper Kai says, I am so proud. Dave says, basically Switch 2 is going to be awesome. Navita's bringing their A game. Black Reaper says, I think that's funny. I wouldn't have thought that would be. Dave says around $400 or $399 is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, no more than 400. I don't see them going higher than 400.
The battle is done. Kratos, bring Deimos inside.
Yeah. And Black Reaper says, I actually thought it would be better, especially my Venusaur had fantastic health, still had better health stats and height for training. It was worthless because it gave me 1 point to make it perfect. Like, what?
Yeah, that's the thing about love about Pokemon is like the breeding of Pokemon is actually very complex. Like the IVs and the EVs and you know, like abilities, hidden abilities. It is surprisingly complex. Like just getting the IVs you want on a Pokemon can be really. It's a game in and of itself.
Yeah.
Like, for example, I think abilities can only be transferred by, like, the mother. Or if, like, a Pokemon is holding, like, an Everstone or something. Like, I don't know. It's been a while. I'm probably wrong.
He lives, trapped in torment, deep in death's domain.
But he's gone. You told me that he was...
I'm sorry. I had no choice but to lie. You must listen now. The temple...
Yeah, I never really could get into Chains of Olympus.
holds the secret that will lead to your brother.
But Ghost of Sparta, I always did enjoy.
Be easy, but you must help him. You must, Kratos. He needs you.
All right, so next save game, we're gonna switch to a different game for the last like half hour or so.
Your father
What's Black Reaper saying?
forbid me to tell
Well, first Dave says, with current inflation, I don't see it being at less than 400. Nintendo doesn't like to sell hardware at a loss. That is very true.
Yeah, agreed.
And Black Reaper says, it's a pain. Yes, I settled with fantastic health, but 1 point into health with hyper training. I wasted a bottle cap. Damn it!
I would say at the absolute minimum 350. Like I think that's the absolute minimum.
Probably.
Man, it's up and around like a rag doll. Oh, you're one ugly motherfucker. Alright, what's the comment saying?
Dave says, Pokemon Go just hands out shinies like candy. It made it shiny hunting the mainline game kind of pointless. Yeah. Yeah.
For sure. But like we'll always have that one summer, you know? Like that first summer.
Yep.
That first summer was really magical, honestly.
Too true.
I remember that. I was living somewhere else at the time, and I was living in like a city. There'd be like this designated place we go. We were all figuring it out. It was all right. It was nice. All right. Alright, guys, I think it's dead.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Check for a pulse. Yeah, it's dead. Yep, now we're checking for a pulse. Oof. That's nasty.
Find your brother, Kratos. Go to Sparta.
I think I just killed my mother.
Demons.
That's awkward.
Yeah, it's gonna make family gatherings a little weird. Could you please pass a salt? No. Why? You killed our mother! What have you done, Kratos?
With her last breath, she released the razor from her and finally found the peace that long sought.
I think someone just lit off like a firecracker outside my window. It kind of shocked me.
The rage was almost palpable. Fate had once again pushed him to the
See, when I hear this narrator, all I hear is the lady from NCIS Los Angeles.
Really?
It's
Oh yeah, it does kind of sound like her.
It's, it's because it's the same person.
Damn. Small world.
Yeah. It's literally the same person, by the way, so. Alright, can you catch up with chat?
Yeah. Black Reaper Kai says, I actually don't care about Chinese. Doesn't have the best stats level, and TV, it's pointless and trash. Yeah, you can hyper train it to have the best stats, but that doesn't feel earned. And my pride won't allow that.
Well, even with hyper training, unless you have the IVs, IVs is what you need for best stats. Alright, so here's your Pokemon lesson. EVs are effort values. You get those by training your Pokemon. IVs are inherited values. Think of those as like genetics, okay? EVs you get through X. Basically, EVs are nurture. IV is nature. I'm putting that wrong. Also, Nyx, does this look familiar?
I don't want to say it on screen.
Does it look like a certain thing?
I'm not saying it on stream.
But do you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Be fair, they're Greek.
Yeah, they do worship the fertility goddess. Also, that's just the kind of thing a God of War game would put in anyway, so.
It really is.
Black Reaper gets the joke. You hanging on, Nyx, for dear life?
Actually, on the topic of another Greek god game, I saw the design for Nyx in Hades 2. I have to say, I don't mind it. I think it's actually kind of cool.
So is Nyx gonna cosplay as Nyx?
Oh, maybe not. It looks very complicated.
Did you, wasn't there like a controversy thing where like, apparently somebody fixed the Hades artwork to make the face less manly and people are freaking out?
Not only that, but they slimmed down her arms and her torso a bit. I saw the fixed artwork. People are upset because you shouldn't be fixing other artists' art. That's kind of a shitty thing to do.
Well, the thing is, I honestly, I have,
Like, the way I see it is, if we're not going to allow the people from the other side of the political sphere to fix artwork, the quote-unquote fix, then we shouldn't be allowing it for people on our side of the political sphere either, because
Well,
either way,
I'm sorry.
it's kind of censorship.
Here's my perspective, okay? We have been dealing with people fixing artwork for so long, and we've been told to just deal with it. And so now that the shoe is on the other foot and they're freaking out, I am completely unsympathetic to their cries, to their pleas. They have no right to try and, to be like, oh, it's so bad. Like, no, you've been doing it for years. And now all of a sudden, now the shoe's on the other foot, you're angry. Screw you.
I think it's a shitty thing to do from either party, honestly, and I
mean, on
think it's a
principle,
little
on
immature.
principle, I agree with you.
It's immature as well. Like, if you don't like it, then that's fine. The official artwork, then just don't play the game.
Yeah, I agree with you on principle. The problem
Make
is...
your own Aphrodite.
Yeah, the problem is... Here's the thing. My problem is... people have been, doing it for years, and now that she's on their foot, I don't care. You know, rage all you want. I don't care. Like, you've been doing this to us, to me, to my side for years, and now that it's happening to you, like, screw yourself, screw you off, you know. Yeah, we're just gonna do some free skating.
Woo!
Wee man. I like that they remade Warehouse. You ever play the Tony Hawk games, Nyx?
I played on the GameCube, I think, or PS2. I can't remember which. It's been a very long time.
Alright. Yeah, I'm a Tony Hawk fan. Like, I've been playing it since the OG. Yeah, I don't really play many, like, sports games, but I do love some Tony Hawk. What's Black Reaper saying?
Just was asking my friend how the move was. She moved to Kansas. I think it was Kansas. She'll correct me. Well, for now, just we'll say it was Kansas. And if it's not Kansas, oh no.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
His buddy moved to Kansas, and he was asking her how it went.
Oh.
How did it go? Is she safe?
Did the flying monkeys get her? I'm sorry, when it comes to Kansas, there's two jokes you make. You make Wizard of Oz, or you make Superman jokes.
I was gonna make the Superman one, then I was like, that'd be a little too predictable.
So I actually once had some friends who lived in Kansas. They shared the meme from Man of Steel, where Henry says, "I'm from Kansas, about American as it gets." That's probably their slogan now. Kansas, as American as it gets.
Probably. Oh,
What
Dave says fight and vengeance are cool, but I have better things to do than own the lib. LOL. And Black says she hasn't answered yet. Crying emoji.
No.
She's probably busy unpacking. Takes time, especially with her husband.
Yeah. Alright, so you guys have been great. So like for the last little bit here, we're gonna do something. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna watch a few like YouTube clips here. Let me just get everything situated. Just give me a sec.
Fluffy face of Diablo.
Alright. Turn that off, and then this. There we go. Alright, Nick, can you see this?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, Day of the Impaler. Tony Hawk 2 is probably my favorite, but Underground's pretty good too. So, we're talking about, like, do you not have phones? This is what I was referring to, Nix.
Fluffy face.
Oh, Diablo bullshit.
Fluffy. I was curious, I see a lot of mechanics that we've kind of been begging for in Diablo 3 in this. Is there any plans to make this playable on PC, or is this strictly mobile forever?
Are there any? The current plan is to be on mobile, both Android and iOS. We don't have any plans at the moment to do PC. Do you guys not have phones?
Yeah, you guys all have phones, right?
You can play on your tablet too.
Look at the smile, the smoke
Yes,
smile on
it's
that
also
guy's
on the
face.
Switch. You're right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hello.
Blizzard is not good at making decisions at all.
see,
Ever.
the problem.
That's fine, Black Reaper Kai.
Here's the problem I have. Okay, like I get some people saying like, "Oh, they're put on the spot, they're thrown to the fire." Yeah, but that you don't say
They weren't helping.
you guys don't have phones. It's so out of touch.
Don't worry, Kirito. I've got your back. With the two of us, our love can conquer anything!
The power of love is bullshit. Power of swords and violence. That's where the money is.
Have you seen SAO Abridged?
I've seen up to the newest episode, which, come on, guys!
Yeah,
Come on! Here's another!
Something witty entertainment. Please release it.
Come on! We have the trailer, or the little teaser. Come on. We've waited long enough.
Yeah.
Don't hurt us like this.
Let me put it this way. Take the most horrific, awful thing you can think of and multiply it by cancer.
I love this show so much. It's so good.
Dave says, Blizzard never recovered from this. Well, this and stealing employees' breast milk. Yeah.
Oh.
Let's not talk about that, though. That's uncomfortable.
Please no.
And gross.
Oh, did you catch him?
No, he got away.
Really? I figured some random perp would be no match for the world's greatest detective. Oh, wait, no. That's Batman! And you're not Batman, are you? You will never be Batman.
Hey, fuck you!
I love this so much.
That cut surprisingly deep.
Oh.
Well played.
Nix, are you familiar with Potato Girl?
Vaguely, I watched Attack on Titan a long time ago, so I know the character. Sasha, I think her name was actually in the story, but Black Reaper Kai wants to do the soup store.
Alright, you poop nobblers! Now I don't want no screwing around with you batch of meat tossers! Last group thought it'd be funny to shove a corn cob up a trainee's bug hole! And you know what happened? They were asked to leave politely, and it was awkward for everyone!
So Nix, you realize that I quote that all the time?
Yeah.
Where you've heard me say, and it was awkward for everybody! Like, you've heard me quote that, I guarantee you.
Yeah.
This is where it's from.
Alright, Aryan Coconut, what's your name? Well, sweet Mother Teresa on the hood of a Mercedes-Benz, you sound like a majestic fucking eagle! Do you sing? Stir hole! What about you, Freckles? Where do you and turn? The ranchers, I bet your mom wishes she had swallowed you! So, what's going on in this neck of the woods? You got something to eat there?
I think so, Dave.
Yeah, I'm just eating a potato.
Oh, potatoes, huh? You like some potatoes?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, from now on, you'll be known as Potato Girl.
I don't like that name.
Just look at them stare at, like, what is she doing?
No.
It's not allowed.
Those are actually quite high in calories. You know what's a real good way for burning off calories?
What?
Well, sweet Pacific Rim job. Look.
I think I also quote that one sometimes, too. So you've never heard of, like, a bridge series?
Me?
Yeah, like a bridge.
Or Dave?
No, you.
Yeah, I've watched, what's it called? Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
I watched all the way up to the end. The ending was great. I've watched, Code Geass.
Code Grease.
A bridge. Oh my god.
Yeah, I hear the Yu-Gi-Oh dub by Little Karibo is pretty wild.
I have seen a few clips. I'm not too big a fan, but the fact that he's a huge knob on Twitter doesn't help.
Yeah.
I will quote it from time to time, though. Like, screw the rules, I have money. Even though I don't.
I've broken my body. I failed in my mission to find the Dragon Balls. I even lost my tail. But at least it can't get any worse from here. What?
I'm watching you.
Okay, I'm gonna cut it off right here because then it's gonna get some stuff that like yeah,
We
that
can't show.
Yeah, copyright ding. So yeah, anything wild we should show Nick's, not Soup Store. Anything wild? Any suggestions?
Yeah, I know the soup store. I quote the soup store every day.
Actually, no, that's gonna get us dinged. Wait.
Very good. Very good. You know something? No soup for you! Come back 1 year! Next!
The soup something.
Don't boo us.
Alright.
Black Reaper, Kai, that's rude.
Why you booing me? I'm right.
Also, Another clip that I just love is...
We bring in the studio this morning one of the gay rights activists, Mr. Should I call you Mr.? Pepe Julian Onzima.
Have you seen this,
Thank
Nick?
you for coming. Good morning.
No, I don't think so.
Why are you gay?
Oh, yeah, no, I've seen this.
You are gay. You are a transgender.
What shows that I'm gay?
What I love about it is he's not trying to be an asshole. He's just like legit trying to find out. He's being earnest. And like,
why are you gay?
And the other and like the other person.
What?
And I also love how the other person they realize this. So they're both engaging each other in good faith. It's just so hilarious.
You are a transgender and you're a gay rights activist
You are gay.
and an outspoken lesbian, homosexual. How can I describe you? Now we're looking at the raging debate.
Raging
gay rights
debate. Oh
activists.
my
Why
God.
should someone be gay? You're having a girlfriend.
Yes.
Do you perform the natural obligations?
I'm not sexually active right now.
So what are
By
you doing with
choice.
this lady?
No, Dave,
By
we're not
choice.
doing that. We're still there.
Just
Dave,
No!
the sun is still out. It is literally still daytime. Why would I do that while the sun is still out? Like seriously, dude, have some class. I love you, Dave. I'm just razzing you.
I've chosen not to engage.
Doesn't that make you gay?
There's like these other videos of like
Hey, today is George Lucas's birthday. Happy birthday!
You can't catch me. I'm the fastest thing alive. I was thinking about why so many in the radical left participate in speed running. Huh? The reason is the left's lack of work ethic. What? Go fast rather than do it right. And in a Petersonian sense... Petersonian? To elevate alternative sexual archetypes in the marketplace. Fastest hedgehog. Shadow, what the fuck are you talking about? You're a beta male, Sonic.
You've never seen these? They're so great.
I promised Maria to get revenge. You're wrong, Shadow.
I wish Bianca
That
was
image
here.
playing over and over in your head like a GIF? It's not the truth. It's pronounced GIF. Huh? .GIF, like the peanut butter. The creator said so. That's dumb. It's graphics interchange format. The P in JPEG stands for photographic, but I bet you don't say JFEG. P on its own isn't pronounced like F. That's totally different. It's exactly the same. Name one word that starts with G pronounced like J. Gentrification. Shoot, should have thought of that. I was just in San Francisco. For your logic to be consistent, you'd have to say SCUBA or La Cire. Yeah? Well, you'd have to say JPEG. Wait, laser is an acronym? Light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. Huh,
He's right.
That. You're still wrong, though. You just hate me because I'm right. I just hate you in general. You mean in general? Yeah, I am going to kill you.
These are so good. I love these.
Tails! Ah! My taxes are due today, and I have no idea how to do them.
Okay.
You have to help me.
How do you know I'm not busy with mine?
Please, there's no way you saved it to the last minute. I bet you did yours on January 1st.
Actually, I had to wait until January 22nd for all of my 1099 forms to come in. But...
Tails, please. I'd be on my
I
knees
love-
begging if there weren't animation
I love how like Sonic's technically not wrong, but you know.
for it.
Alright, fine.
I get it. I'm not good with taxes either, Sonic.
God, he is so cringe.
Alright. How much did you make last year?
I was supposed to be...
Bro,
I'm supposed
are you
to be
flirting with
yeah.
my sister?
Yes, I am.
Do you want to die?
Yes, I do.
Wait, what?
See ya.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I've seen this.
Sonic, take me, sweet dad.
Oh my god.
Man, fuck the police. Huh? Amy?
I'm busting you out.
Finally! I hate this place.
I can't believe you're still here. Didn't Gunn realize they have the wrong guy?
Well, after my escape from the city, they charged me with a bunch of crimes. Destruction of property, vandalism, disorderly conduct.
Wow, that...
Extreme negligence, reckless evading, indecent exposure.
That's a lot of...
Assault, third-degree manslaughter, parking illegally, second-degree manslaughter.
I can't believe you were framed for all of that.
Framed?
Yeah,
Framed?
you were framed by Shadow, right? Don't
totally.
tell me you actually did all that stuff.
I didn't park illegally.
Holy shit.
Hey, you try running from the police without breaking any laws.
Okay, but like, manslaughter?
I couldn't steer the board very well, and I ran into a car, it flipped over, apparently there was a whole family inside.
Oh my god! What the fuck,
Hey, it's not my fault. I was distracted by the sick tunes.
I mean, to be fair.
Oh yeah, apparently that violated the noise ordinances.
Sonic!
Yeah, Ames, what's up?
I came to help because I thought you were innocent.
Oh, well, I'm not. I committed a lot of crimes.
Why should I even help you?
Well, this is a federal prison you broke into, so that means you're also a criminal.
Oh yeah, good point.
I mean, that is pretty good logic.
Thanks.
So, does this make us partners in crime?
Don't push it.
Oh my gosh, we could be like Harley Quinn.
Oh my gosh, he went
Stop
there.
talking, they're adding murder to the charges.
You don't stop there, they're adding murder to the charges.
It's actually kind of funny, but the reason they keep the lines about Sonic and Shadow looking the same, even though they clearly don't look anything alike, is because earlier concept art of Shadow was to have him look more similar to Sonic, with like basically the same silhouette.
Really?
Yeah, but they scrapped it fairly late into development, as far as I know, and had to keep the lines in because there was no time to record anything, I guess. So it doesn't make sense in the final product, but there is a reason for it. It's funny, because when I was younger, I just thought everyone in Sonic's world was just like hedgehog racist.
Oh, there's a clip. There's a clip I'm trying to find where it's from early on, where a woman walks by and you can clearly see Ash checking out the girl's ass. Got it. No!
I'll tell you what, Ash. If you ask me really nicely, I'll help you out.
I don't need any help.
Is that so? Fine with me. There's no way you'll beat Brock in the Pewter City gym. Huh.
Did you just see that, Nix?
He's totally checking Misty out.
Holy crap! Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Oh, Dave, yeah, it's a conversation between Shadow Reverse Flash. That would be wild. It was me, Barry. Yeah, I think we're gonna cap it here. So if you enjoyed this, please make sure to tune in to the Friday Night Frenzy, where we'll be talking about the prequels actually being good. And on Saturday, we'll be playing Fallout New Vegas. And yeah, on Tuesday, we'll be returning with more gaming. We'll have this figured out, I swear. But yeah, thank you everybody. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be on let me just get his name proper, so make sure. T-shirted Historian, I'll be on his channel here. Okay, I'll be there in about a half an hour, so please check that out. And if you haven't watched Turn Samurai, check out Turn Samurai on Indiegogo. I really do hope you will. Sadly, Dave, he did not. I'm sad. But thank you everyone for joining. Thank you, Nix, for sticking to the end. You really are a ride or die friend, and I appreciate you. And remember, I can only show you the door. You're the ones to walk through it.